Hello and welcome to yet another video. This one is a very short one. It's not meal based, although it will be on the meal. However, I'm going to show you how to turn these into the absolutely best triple cup chips you'll ever need. Please watch, subscribe and see how I transform these into the most into the crispiest, softest, fluffiest chip you'll ever have. And the key to that first is start with some mouse pipers. Now, the reason we use mouse pipers, forgive me if I butcher this explanation, but the reason we use mouse pipers is because they have a high starch content and low moisture. And what that means is, effectively, you get that nice crisp golden skin, and then you have that soft fluffy texture, and in theory chips aren't going to be soggy. So all I'm going to do, I'm going to start by, and looks like these potatoes are poor again, but we're going to start by peeling some spuds. That's it. I mean, we have in the past, we have done chips with skin on. It's completely up to yourself. Okay, this one I'm actually doing without. And you see these potatoes are terrible. So nobody else's veg terrible like this. I mean, we shop at Asda partly because it's round the corner, but it's one of them this year especially. Prices seem to have gone up and quality seems to go down. Let me know in the comments below, what's your veg like at the moment? Okay, so while I'm not going to bore you and waffle on for ages and ages and ages, what I'm going to do, I'm going to pause this and come back when they're all peeled. So there you go, spuds nice and peeled, and now I'm going to do it, I'm going to cut these, try and get in the same size, okay? I'm going to cut these into chunky as chunky as I can chips. Now, after this, I'm going to thoroughly rinse them, okay? That's a good size, that one there, nice and chunky. So we're going to actually, oh God. Once these are done, should I say, we are going to wash them thoroughly, okay? And once they're washed, the secret is into how you parboil them. We're going to be boiling them with a lot, and I mean a lot, of vinegar. So about 3 tablespoons in a pan, and lots and plenty of salt. Now, there's lots of arguments out there how you get it crispy. Some people prefer cornstarch. I like to try and keep my oil good. So all I'm going to do, I'm going to parboil them till they're just about softening, so 4 pieces through the skin, and then fry them at a low heat, so around 150 for 5 minutes, so it gets like a yellow crust on them, and you'll hear you'll see what I mean, you'll hear like a crisp shake in the basket when you're doing it, okay? And then after that, we're going to cool them in the fridge. Now, some people freeze them. Now, that works, but when I do it, unfortunately, I don't know if it's quality oil I've got, but there's a lot more water content goes in because of obviously the ice crystals that form on the chips. But I prefer just to shove them in the fridge, okay? And so they're peeled. I'm now just going to rinse them very thoroughly. There you go, nice and washed and rinsed. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to be very generous. That's at least 3 tablespoons in of that, and then at least 3 tablespoons or so of vinegar. I'm going to stick that on to boil now, and then when it boils, we're going to parboil them for 5 minutes. Job done. Okay, as you can see, they're boiling very nice now, no longer than 5 minutes. You've got to judge it by your own size of chips, but once the fork starts to pierce the surface, they're then done. Whilst they are boiling, should I say, I've got my deep fat fryer warming through. You can do these in the air fryer, there's not much difference. You just cook first fry will be at 180 until they go crisp, or just slightly turn, and then obviously we then refry them on the air fryer at 200 degrees for, again, as long as you need it for the desired crispiness. Right, I'm going to pause and come back when these are ready to drain and dry, and then start cooking. And there we go. That's our pre-boiled chips. They're just going to steam dry for a good 5 minutes or so. We're going to give them a toss through to make sure that all the moisture is off, ready for our first fry. See you in a bit. So now they're nice and dry. Let's just show you them. They're nice and dry. You can see them at the beginning to go. A little bit of white where it's steam drying. So we're going to put a few of these into. We're not going to overload the pan. And because the reason we don't overload the pan, should I say, is our chips won't cook evenly and they become quite soggy. So that's a little bit too hot. So what we'll do, I'm just going to let that cool down a minute. I have turned that down. That's just going to cool down slightly before I then cook them. I'll come back when it's cooled down. I've left it a bit hot. So they're cooking. It'll take about 5 minutes before they are fried. When they're fried, they'll have a nice, almost yellow tint to them, and they'll hear like a crisp shake. I'll demonstrate when they are done. There we go. Okay, those are a little darker only because the oil's a little bit too hot. But if you can listen, you can kind of hear that. So what I'm going to do with them, obviously they are a little bit overcooked, so that's fine, not a problem. But what I am going to do is, when I can find somewhere, get some kitchen towel, and now we're going to dry these on kitchen towel, okay? And then once they are dried, we're going to add them in a bowl and put them in the fridge to to cool off and to get cold. There you go. So that can go back on the hob now. Next batch on. One batch drying, the rest goes in the fridge. See you later for the final fry. That's all our chips done now. So we're gonna put these in, let them cool, put them in a just a mixing bowl really, or if you're freezing, a freezer bag. Okay, make sure there's no air left in there, but make sure they've cooled down fully and are dry before placing in the freezer. Mine are just going to go in the fridge for a couple of hours and then ready for the final fry later. Right, okay, this is the third attempt because for some reason my oil wasn't heating up, but here we go, the final fry. It's just going to go in for a swim. There we go. Please start. There we go, beautiful. We're going to do that for about 3 to 5 minutes until they're nice, crisp and golden, and there's our perfect triple cooked chips. And there we have it, some fantastic, very hot, very crisp, very beautiful, golden, crispy, fluffy on the inside, triple cooked chips. As usual, don't forget, wherever or whenever you are viewing this video, please give it a thumbs up, share and subscribe. Click the links to the right to see some more of my beautiful, delicious recipes. Give that notification bell a ring to be informed of future content. And last but not least, comment below what's on your plates.